don't want to say intimidated, but it is a little bit of intimidation, and they feel like
he approached it a little differently than you.
They don't know
when
what's
he came
going to
over.
happen.
And it
I
was
mean,
excuse me, but I've been a law enforcement officer for a while, or an officer for a while too. Like, I'm not new.
But there's
but you haven't been
something
here.
in the there's something in the ordinance.
We're all people, and we all have different personalities.
Right,
and
true.
People take things different ways and things like
There's
that.
something written in the ordinance that says,
Justice for Micah.
in I believe it's the city ordinance, and it says noise resulting from parades, lawful picketing, and other public demonstrations protected by the U.S. Constitution or federal law, for which a local permit has been granted by the city, is excluded. And I do have an intent to picket filed. So does that that? I guess where I'm just confused, and I just need clarification.
And like I said, like I already told you earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Being over here near this corner near the houses is what I was concerned about.
So we can go yell right now.
Well, I wouldn't say go yell right now.
But it's not morning time, so can we go?
But they're having,
We can go holler if we want to holler.
But
and we're not going to be, I mean.
But what if it was
Well, you
kids?
need to know what we can do.
But what if it was kids playing on the playground? They're much louder than we ever are. So how is
So
that not
can I
a
go
problem?
do what I normally do, or can I let them know we're good to go? Or like, obviously, it's just our voices. We're not going to go cause a ruckus and do all that. We're just going to go do what we normally do, what we've done every week since May.
It's not loud enough to disrupt the service.
That's kind of the point. It's
Now, as far as disrupting the services,
the point is for them to hear us. So I don't get it. I mean,
what's the point of
I just don't
protesting
understand
if
why
we're
it's
just
different this
standing
week
around?
and it hasn't been than it has been every other week. I understand the education part of it, but to be honest with you, I feel dumber.
But we encourage the constitutional right to picket and protest. We encourage that. I mean, we're not going to squill that at all. Okay.
But just
all we're here is to make sure it's peaceful. Okay.
when you say peaceful, what do you mean by that? Your definition of peaceful, is it where there's no violence or where people have to be quiet?
Violence and things don't get to the point to where they are being like disruptive.
Isn't that the point of the protest?
That's what I'm
Or
saying.
am I dumb?
That's the point of the protest, and you have a permit for that.
I just don't understand.
I'm only asking this because I cover this as media. I'm not part of the protest. I'm covering it as media, so that's why I'm trying to find out everything about it, so the viewers on here that are watching can understand what's going on too.
Right. Well, the state law there is a law. It's 1617-520.
1617-520.
Yes, disturbance of religious worship. Any person who shall willfully and maliciously disturb or interrupt any meeting, society, assembly, or congregation convened for the purpose of religious worship.
Okay, but city ordinance says that it's...
That's the state law.
So what does the state law say about protest?
I don't know. I didn't look that one
Are
up.
we
Can you look that one up?
state or
Yeah, can you possibly look that up for us so we know what the state says about protesters and if they're exempt from that, being protesting?
It would probably take more time than I have right now because I'd have to go look through case law and everything like that.
Am I being dumb? But would it not, to settle the point, and I'm not trying to be a smart aleck, go in the church and Guru or somebody else?
I'm not going in there.
Well, I'm just saying somebody else go in the church
just gonna
and let's see how loud it is.
They've done that 100 times.
Yeah,
Well, apparently
I'm getting ready to
today's
go do that
different.
now.